Let me start. Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for being here to celebrate this special moment with me. For those of you who may not be familiar with scouting, I hope today offers you a meaningful glimpse into what it's all about. And for those who are unfamiliar with it, I hope my words give you a fresh perspective on what the journey meant to me. It all started back in 2019. I'm not that old, okay? When Mommy had told us we're heading to school to be part of something new. Some unfamiliar setting, or perhaps a second after school. My sixth grade self was never prepared for what's to come. From a small branch, part of Troop 278, we were originally Girl Scouts, who eventually alternated to become Troop 888G, where I've met the wonderful Scouts here with me today, Isabella and Caitlin. Let's give them a round of applause. All of them are made to Eagle. Thank you, Trailblazers, for being there to pave the way. Unfortunately, I have a little confession to make. My sixth grade self was nothing like the person standing here before you today. Young Nicole was timid, shy, quiet, and perfectly content in her little bubble with just 3 close friends. Honestly, that version of me didn't crave the spotlight, and scouting wasn't something I immediately loved. Back then, I felt like a stretch, unfamiliar, a little uncomfortable, and definitely outside my comfort zone. Luckily for me, the pandemic hit, and that was when we were all stuck inside our houses, hiding behind our screens. This became the perfect scenario for me to quit and never come back. Looking at where I am today, I'm so incredibly grateful. I was given a second chance to return to scouting. My big brother, Kiwel, where is he? He's gone.
Where is he?
Was by my side when we first started, and luckily for both of us, he actually liked it. He enjoyed it so much that he begged our mom and dad to let us go back.
No.
And thanks to that persistence, my wonderful mother reached out to Pinko, and in 2022, we gave scouting another shot. At Troop 1G, I met so many amazing scouts who quickly became a part of a new community where I finally felt like I belonged. Little by little, I became more outgoing and excited to go on camping trips, mostly because I found myself generally enjoying things like cooking in the middle of rainstorms. But it wasn't just the campouts that made an impact. The volunteering we did along the way helped me realize how meaningful it is to commit to something bigger than myself. I began to understand what it means to give back, to serve the community that's given so much to us. And even though it took nearly an hour to drive from Marine Park all the way to McCarran Park in Greenpoint, my parents never once let me miss an important meeting. They just knew how much it meant to me to be there for my scouting troop. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for leaving work early and going out of your way just to make sure we could be there. During my time at Troop 1G, I attended 3 courts of honor that left a lasting impression on me. Each eagle stood out so brightly, soaring above with confidence and purpose. Having reached a rank at that time felt so distant and out of reach for someone like me. Back then, my main purpose in scouting was simply to enjoy myself and contribute in whatever way I could to the troop. I wasn't thinking about earning. I just wanted to be present and be part of something meaningful. By 2023, I had advanced through the ranks, going from scout to tenderfoot to second class, and eventually earning the first class rank. This brought me just a bit closer to Eagle, but yet still so far. That summer, I had the incredible opportunity to attend the National Jamboree, which Jack Walsh was talking a lot about. where we represented the girls of the Greater New York Councils. There I met scouts from all over the country and had an unforgettable experience with my partner in crime, Kelly. Together we ran around collecting merit badges and chasing down this amazing Bessie patch that our lives depended on it. To all the scouts here today, I highly recommend going to the Jamboree if you get the chance. And if I ever have enough time to go back again, I'd absolutely love to go back. But Jamboree wasn't just long mile walks to get from one place to another. It was the setting where the idea of becoming an eagle was set in front of me once again. And this time I actually began to consider it. 2023 marked a new beginning for me. That year, Miss Shirley started a brand new troop, Troop 18G, and offered me the opportunity to join. It was a fresh start, a chance to step into something new, and I'm so grateful she thought of me. The best part, it was closer to home. So Mom and Dad didn't have to drive the hour-long drives across Brooklyn. Our very first troop activity was Troop 18G was a week-long stay at Camp Okonga. Because we had just started out there, we're only 6 of us. Me, Cheyenne, Samantha, Caitlin, Leanne, and Kelly. We're small, but that's what made us close. Bond I built with these scouts is truly indescribable. And over time, our little troop began to grow. From just the 6 of us, we welcomed several new scouts: Alicia, Amy, Annie, Addison, 3 fantastic Chloes, Gianna, Nicole, and Sophie. Some not so new, but still just as special. And then at every troop meeting, following their first ones, each of them brought their own energy, talents, and scout spirit, making a unique blend of youngsters, to quote old folks like me, under yours truly, Troop 18G Scouts. Together, we grow into something greater than we ever imagined. Not just a troop, but a tight-knit, supportive community that truly feels like family. Last year, 2024, was when I first started college. It was a new environment for me. And on top of that, I had work and scouts. At the time, balancing everything was extremely hard, and my life fell into scrambles, and then Miss Shirley pulled me aside to have a conversation about my attendance. I felt conflicted. I was just a few steps away from Eagle, and at the time, it was so hard choosing between actually having an income and attending scouting events. Working meant a lot to me, especially the community I had there. But I remember the promise I made to myself after the National Jamboree, to take a step forward and aim for the stars. To me, the troop mattered more, and if I wanted to earn Eagle, I knew I had to commit fully. After scrambling through what felt like 50 different ideas thrown my way, I finally chose to do a co-drive. And yes, we froze on the day of collection, but it was all worth it. Thank you to my fellow scouts who showed up not just to help, but to bring real enthusiasm, energy, and heart to the project. I couldn't have done it without you all. Let's give a round of applause to Trey team. And on May 21st, 2025, I finally sat for my Eagle Scout Board of Review. After 6 years of learning, growing, and staying true to the values of scouting, I did it. I'm proud to say I am an Eagle Scout. Before I close, I want to take a moment to say thank you. To my family, my mom, thank you for always being the one to push me forward, especially when things get tough. Your words of encouragement have always been a guiding light for me, lifting me up, reminding me of strength, and helping me believe in myself, even when I didn't. Thank you for always making time for me and my scouting campouts, no matter how busy you are. Dad, thank you for every long car ride, every trip, every single time you got behind the wheel to make sure we got where we needed to be. Thank you for sticking by my side when I needed you the most, for being steady, supportive, and always being there without hesitation. And to my grandma, Ying Yan. Ying Yan, Ying Yan, Ying Yan. 谢谢奶奶天天做的好吃的饭。Thank you for your amazing cooking and for making sure we always had a warm meal before heading to our scouting meetings. Thank you all for being here by my side, from scouting trips to troop meetings, and for your constant reminder, support, and love. I couldn't have done any of this without you. And to my scoutmaster, Miss Shirley, thank you for being that incredible. Thank you for being that incredible leader that you are. Thank you for your unwavering consistency, for showing up for us time and time again, and for being the role model and mentor you are, even when you didn't have to. I'm truly grateful for the way you see and honor what makes each of us unique. From your thoughtful organization you keep for every single scout. Your attention to detail never goes unnoticed. Thank you for your guidance, your encouragement, and your belief in me, and all the notebooks that you keep for us, each and every one of us. For those of you who may not know, Ms. Shirley does so much for us. From organizing events to running around behind the scenes, her dedication is unmatched. Starting this trip was no easy task, but she made it happen. And I'm truly grateful, not just to be part of Troop 18G, but to be part of Ms. Shirley's unwavering legacy of leadership and love. And to my fellow scouts, thank you for every campout, every meeting, every shared struggle and laugh. The spirit and enthusiasm each of you brings to every event is truly uplifting, making every meeting more meaningful and worth remembering. To Troop 18G, my second family, thank you for lifting me, hires, standing by me through every step, and showing me the heart of what scouting truly is: courage, connection, and community. It's not just about collecting merit badges or earning ranks. It's about building a community, one that uplifts you. It's about stepping outside your comfort zone, speaking up, and making a real impact. It's not just about reciting the Scout oath and law. It's about living it. It's about learning how to lead with purpose, how to respect yourself and others, and how to keep showing up even when things get hard. Getting here wasn't easy for me. There were plenty of times I doubted myself and wondered if I could really do it. So today, to my fellow scouts here today, I want you to know you can do it too. Believe in yourself and remember the people around you. You're never alone in this journey. Everyone here, your friends, your leaders, your family, is here to support you. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And once you reach a milestone like this one, there's no going back, because that's when the real growth begins. That's when you discover who you are, what you're capable of, and how much of a difference you can make. And trust me, it's truly worth it. And I have some flowers for you guys.
你送埋佢啦。